Hey everyone, welcome into the Flippin Hippos YouTube channel. I'm Star. If you're new here or you haven't already, please consider subscribing and helping us feed all these hungry hippos. And don't forget to hit the thumbs up while you're watching. Today I'm back with more with a piece of paper. Today I'm back with more jewelry. So I did buy a 1 pound box of jewelry to start, just to learn. And if you haven't seen me unbox that, I'll have it pop up at the end for you and you can watch it. What I discovered while working through that small 1 pound box of jewelry is that I really like jewelry. Let me explain. As a person, I don't like jewelry. I don't wear jewelry. Even when I was married, I barely wore a wedding ring. I don't wear any kind of jewelry or accessories at all. In fact, most of you know, when I'm working from home, I'm in graphic tees and pajama pants. And when I venture out into the world, it's graphic tees and jeans and sneakers. I'm just not a person that's ever really worn jewelry or blouses. I mean, I've had jobs where I had to dress up and I did wear dress clothes, but when I got home, it was immediately into the pajamas. It's just not my jam as a person. As a reseller, I love jewelry so much. Most of you know I do love Plush the best of everything. And I also really love reselling jeans. And a big part of why I love reselling jeans, I'm going to rip this piece of paper off because it's distracting me. A big part of why I love reselling jeans is because they are so repetitive. I am a type A personality, diagnosed OCD. I have strict routines, rigid routines in my life. And I like schedules and I like to do repetitive tasks. Like I love those diamond dot paintings. And I love jeans because a stack of 100 pairs of jeans, just constantly measuring them over and over, it just soothes something inside of me the same way the diamond dot paintings do. What I discovered about jewelry is it's the same, but different. So I can have a whole box of jewelry and I have to take each piece out. Sometimes when you pull one piece out, 12 pieces come out tangled together. And to someone like me, that is exciting. Because now I'm going to put on a movie or a true crime show and I'm going to sit here and sort through the jewelry and separate it. And then I'm going to photograph it. Once I had all of the pictures taken of the first box, I think there were about 30 items that I labeled in bags. I did get 4x6 jewelry bags to put the jewelry in. Let me actually show them to you because there's a specific thickness to them and everything. And I ordered those off of Amazon. And what I'm doing, here they are. They're cellophane bags. And they weren't very expensive at all. So I got these cellophane bags, 4x6 inches. Mine are 2.8 milliliters, like thick. A lot of my jewelry friends were saying you can get 4 is better, but 2 is suffice. So I said, well, that's more than 2, so we're good. These are actually called cookie bags. Now, these aren't Ziploc. A lot of jewelry sellers will get the ones that Ziploc. I like these because they have the sticky tape, just like the poly bags we use for clothing. So what I did was after I photographed each piece of jewelry, I just wrote a number on the bag and permanent marker, starting with number 1 all the way up through, I believe it was like 29 pieces I got. And then when they sell, I can simply take that piece of adhesive off, stick the envelope to itself, and then on the front where I wrote the number, I wrote it kind of small. It's just for me, for my SKU purposes, for when it sells. So I can cover that number up with one of my thank you stickers. They say thank you for supporting my small business. And so these are from Temu. Don't come at me. They were cheap. I got a couple rolls. So I can just cover up the number with a sticker and stick it together. Drop it in a padded envelope. Those will double for remote controls and video games, that case list, and my jewelry. So the padded envelopes weren't something that we bought special just for the jewelry. The 4x6 bags were. But when you venture into new items, you sometimes need to get new shipping bags or packages. Sometimes you need to come up with a new way of storing items. We did have a bunch of the small Tupperware totes already that we have always had around because we sell remotes and video games. But if I fill them up and I need more, I'll get more. Keith's now doing comic books, so if he needs to get more bags and boards, he will. If you start selling hats, you got to get the 4x12 by 8 boxes that the people ship hats in. And if you start selling a lot more plush, you'll need more poly bags. If you start selling jeans, you're going to need to order padded flats or the cardboard mailers from the post office. Those are free at uspos.com. But just remember, I keep telling you guys to try something new, but remember, every time you try something new, you do have to come up with a storage system for that new item and a way to keep them organized for your SKU line so you can easily pull them when they sell. And that may involve getting shelving, bins. It may involve free supplies off of the postal website. If you start getting into shoes, you can get shoe boxes there for free. But just keep that in mind. You know, most of us are already niched down, and so we know what we're doing. When you try something new, before you start listing it and selling it, think about how you're going to store it, how you're going to put it in your SKU line so you can find it easily, and how you're going to ship it so you don't run into an issue after something is sold. You have to spend money to make money. Obviously, you have to buy the inventory, and you have to buy whatever you need to ship it and store it. So that all said, I feel like I should preface this video. This is a teaching channel, so I do want to do this unboxing with you and show you all this really great stuff, but I wanted to talk a little bit about how I'm adapting to doing some more jewelry now. I enjoyed that first box so I had so much fun with it. I really, really did. And it just soothes something inside of me the same way a stack of jeans does, the same way a giant box of Build-A-Bear clothes does, sorting through it and matching it up. I really enjoy it. It's also smaller and easier to store. I think it's going to add just another type of item to our eBay, Poshmark, and Mercari that's going to get us more sales. And I really like the person I'm buying from. She's super cool. By the way, it's Whistlepig. And she's on Etsy. I did talk about her in the first video, but we're going to talk about her a little bit more. She sent me a 10% off coupon after my first purchase, which I did use for this one. I bought the wearable again, and this time I bought 3 pounds, and it was right around $30 for 3 pounds after my discount. She does free shipping, but what I wanted to show you is that she does wearable, junk jewelry, gold tone, silver tone. She does crafting materials. She does all different kinds of jewelry that you can buy in bulk from her. And she has different weights available. And the prices are there for you. Yeah, 3 pounds is $39. So yeah, I was like right around $30. But here's the most exciting thing. She actually stumbled upon my video because people were going and buying from her after my first video and telling her, hey, I saw you on Flippin' Hippos, so I came over here to buy some of your jewelry. And I sent her a lot of traffic, and she tracked down where it came from and watched my video and put 2 and 2 together and reached out to me on Etsy and sent me a message. So you guys, if you want to go buy some jewelry from Whistlepig, she has created a code for me and all of you to use to get 20% off any order of any item, any size. So you can get 1 pound all the way up to her larger options, like 15 pounds of any of her items that she sells for 20% off, and just use code HIPPO, all caps, HIPPO, and you'll get 20% off. So she has extended that offer to all of us. So feel free to go ahead and take advantage of it. Again, HIPPO, all caps. Let's jump into my box. This is a 3 pound box of the wearable costume jewelry from Whistlepig's Etsy store. I've been waving this around because it's fun. That's the other thing. Like, even though I don't personally like to wear jewelry, I think it's fun when I'm going through it and sorting it and photographing it and listening. It's just fun. I also should show you how I'm cleaning the jewelry. Because this, again, is a teaching channel and I do like to teach you. And if I'm learning something new, you can learn with me. So I got one of these. I'm just going to show you my order in Amazon instead of going and getting it. I did get one of these too. So this is a sonic cleaner. This is just a smaller, inexpensive one. I wouldn't put plastic or painted items in here per my friends that sell jewelry's recommendations, but it does really make a difference to clean the jewelry before you list it. A huge difference. And you can clean your own jewelry and glasses and stuff in here too if you have them. They do recommend jewelry cleaner with this. I can tell you that 9 out of 10 people I asked don't use the jewelry cleaner. They think it's a waste of money and an added expense you don't need. They just put a drop or two of Dawn dish cleaning liquid in there, and they say it works just fine. So I do like that process part of it too. Again, I'm a very weird person. I love cleaning, organizing, ritualistic things, but you can get a whole batch of jewelry going in there and cleaning, get that laid out on paper towels, get the second batch going, start drying and photographing, and you can get like a really good rhythm and routine going, and you can get very quick. As to how I comped the jewelry and look it up and list it, I'm going to do a video next week called Watch Me List Jewelry, and I'm going to show you the whole process. That way, as I'm learning how to do this and experimenting and buying and trying all the new things, you guys can do it right with me. This is a cool, clunky necklace. This is neat. This is a bracelet. It's a little tangled. I'll work on it when I go to the pictures. Oh my gosh, look at this. This is like, okay, so this is seeded bead. Stars learning stuff. This is a seeded bead necklace. You can also put like multi-layers, things like that. I have a metal hashtag #sasshole. That's funny. We've got a pair. No, I thought this was a pair of earrings because it was in a thing. This is, it's a weird eyeball necklace. I don't want to take it all the way out, but it looks like a necklace on like fishing wire. And that moves. We have a wooden clunky bangle bracelet. I'm just going to throw out all the keywords I've been learning from listing the first batch. Not to show off, but to teach. Look at this. See, now this is an example of something once it goes through the sonic cleaner can clean up real nice and look even better. And then, not only does it look better for the photographs for your listing, but then you can also tout in your description to your buyer, jewelry is cleaned. And they know it's nice and cleaned and everything. The stuff like this that you can't put through the sonic cleaner, you can always get a paper towel and alcohol, wipe it down. Or you can dip a rag in a little bit of dish soap, water, however you want to do it. I just wouldn't put it in the sonic from what I've heard. This is Serafina Urban Vintage. And it's a multi-layered bracelet. It's ugly, so it's going to sell because ugly sells. Just different orange beads in there. No offense if you like this and think it's pretty. Nothing against you personally. I just think it's ugly. Different strokes for different folks. So I would probably use like African-inspired wood beads. And of course, I do Google image everything real quick before I list it. And I can see what other people are using for keywords. Oh, this is neat. This is like some 90s 80s fashion right here. This is like plastic chain link with the matching dangle earrings. Oh my gosh. Stuff like this, you definitely want to put 80s, 90s fashion in your title and keywords because there are folks that love that stuff. We've got fashion 70s, like a boho hippie flower ring. This is oh my gosh, I think my mom had some of these like leather bracelets, and then they have like a word with the faux diamonds, and they button closed around your wrist. This is a little bracelet with the letter P on the pendant. Another one by Paparazzi. These are drop earrings. I would probably put 80s or 90s on there as well. Did we even know what we were doing in the 90s? I doubt it. Or the 80s. We were just kind of weird. These are cute. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. So, there's a monkey. And when you flip them up, there's another monkey. And it says forever. That is super cute. I have a bag here that I'm probably not going to open on this channel. It just looks like there's an earring here and I can see his mate over here. So there's earrings in here, and I feel like this is mostly all earrings. I do see a pendant. Let's see if we can just get the pendant out to look at. All right, I managed to get them out. What I thought was a pendant is actually a really cool pair of earrings. And they're metal. So for these, I would probably say handcrafted, artisan. There's a lot of really cool earrings in this bag. I'm going to show you another pair I found while I was trying to get that heart out that I saw. Check these out. Now, I'm an arachnophobic, but these are super cool. The hoop is purple and black. You could definitely use Halloween as a keyword. These are Halloween spider drop earrings with faux diamonds. I love jewelry. This is like my new thing. This makes me so happy. This is just so fun. Look at this clunky beaded. This is like a black-eyed pea. Looks like a black-eyed pea to you. I have a handcrafted bracelet with the breast cancer awareness ribbon. It's pink. I want to say macrame, but that's not what this is. It's just like a knotted orange necklace. We got another handcrafted woven bracelet with the charm there. It says blessed. And it says blessed on one side and my saint, my hero on the other. So you could use religious as a keyword for that one. Christian. This looks like another type of like 80s, 90s clunky chain link necklace. This one is squared. Remember the other one was round. Has earrings with it with this set as well. So this is from Claire's Boutique. It looks like it's missing a couple of the earrings, and that's okay. I might find them down on the bottom here, or I can just rearrange them on the back here to match them up and just sell what I have. And these are just like shiny faux diamond studs with the post back. Jewelry is really easy to learn, by the way. If you can take really good pictures and Google image your items, you can find a million keywords that other sellers are using for the jewelry and learn very quickly, very easily what items are, whether lobster closing on a necklace is versus, you know, the other types. You can learn dangle and drop. I mean, it's really easy. Just take really good pictures and Google image and look at what other people are saying, and you can learn. Those are earrings. This is neat. So this is a stretchy bracelet with all kinds of charms hanging off of it. This is just really cool. A giant purple with pink, blue, and red polka dots bangle bracelet. I would probably use chunky if I had the room for the word. This is a bag of stuff. Let's open this one. It's a bag of. We have a brooch. Oh, this is cute. A Santa brooch. This looks like some random bits and baubles, so I'll go through that. And if you did watch my very first jewelry unboxing, any pieces I find that are completely broken or just extra pieces, I'm going to start saving probably in a box this size. I'll probably use this box. And when I have enough saved up, I am going to start crafting some of my own brooches with the pieces. I think it'll be a fun activity. I won't be taking, this is a nice bracelet. I won't be taking up any of my work time with that. If I'm going to do it as a craft, it'll be like on a Saturday afternoon when I'm watching a movie. And then I do have a listing party every Wednesday night, 8 p.m. Eastern time. If you are a List Perfectly subscriber, you have access to little listing parties. I have a crafting party, and you can bring any craft you want with you and join us. And that would be the time I would use to make my brooches if I was taking a break from my diamond dots or anything like that. There are a lot of things that I do. Like I take pictures of what I consider poop plushies, the real tiny ones that aren't worth a lot. I save them up until I have a giant box. On a Saturday afternoon, I sit down and make a movie, and I make plush lots out of them. And I do list them and sell them, but I don't make them a priority. I wouldn't make, making brooches a priority. Obviously, you want to prioritize the items that are going to be the most efficient and profitable. So you want items that you can quickly photograph, list, and sell for the most money. So you always want to prioritize what you're thrifting. And you can save the stuff that's going to be time consuming up. You can grab a box and toss in all the poop plush until there's enough that you can justify sitting down, not during time when you should be listing or photographing. This is a nice necklace. Other items you can, spend an afternoon watching a movie and going through them. I do that with the electronic plush and the plush that need brushing. I just save them up. When there's finally a big enough box, I take them out, test them, or put fabric softener. This is neat. Fabric softener in the hair and brush them. So that's kind of the same plan with my pieces of jewelry that I'm going to craft with. Just always prioritize your tasks every single day for work and personal. Let me sneak this in. This is the jewelry unboxing video, but you guys know I'm really big on organization and time management. Prioritize your work so, again, that you're being efficient and profitable as much as possible, and prioritize things that are important to you, and stuff that's not as profitable or as important you can put down on the list. Just make sure you're managing your time wisely. Don't spend a week getting lost in making brooches and realize I didn't do any eBay listings that week. I really like this. It's shiny. I feel like Gollum. I remember this kind of stuff too from my youth. I feel like maybe it was a 90s thing because, I was born in 78. I'm old, yeah. Feel it. So I was like, 12 in 1990. So I probably remember more of the 90s. That was like my preteens and teens. 80s, I was just a kid. But I remember a lot of these. I had chokers and I wore jewelry back then. Mind your business. But I remember stuff that buttoned. Ooh, another one of those big funky rings. Kiss the ring. Look at this necklace. This is longer than a 7-yard itch. Look at this. This is long. That's a long necklace. This is also a long necklace. I mean, people wear them. I see people with those necklaces that go all the way down. You know, there's somebody for everything when it comes to jewelry, clothes, fashion. Somebody's going to wear it. It's a little necklace with a little faux diamond. A bracelet, not a necklace. Oh, this is one of those cool. I almost called it a snap bracelet. You guys remember the slap bracelets? The slap bracelets from the 90s? And you went, whoa! We got like a crystal bead, stretchy bracelet, looks like a handcrafted, woven. Oh, that looks like a dream catcher. So you could even put like tribal or Native American on that as keywords. This is the infinity symbol. We got, oh, another bag of bits and bobs. Oh, this is fun. Look at this. This is so fun. Oh, that's so pretty. It's got a shamrock in there. That is cute. There's some bits and bobs. I like that key. I really like that key. When my kids were little, I had a key kind of similar to that. It looked like a skeleton key, and it was silver, and it was pretty big. And it had on it Santa's key, because we didn't have a fireplace. I always told my boys that was how Santa got into our house. We would leave it out Christmas Eve, out on the doormat, so he could get inside. This is really cute. This has an elephant and like chunky gemstones. Did you see the elephant? Because the elephant is cute. Good elephant. Got a bracelet here with just like some copper and silver beads. Well, this is certainly something. I don't even know if you can see it. I don't know if that's, is that balloons? It looks like balloons. It's a ring. And then we have a bracelet that says Girl Squad. Girl Squad. This is a bracelet with like a leaf and turquoise rawhide. This looks like a tennis bracelet, but of course, you know, you would put faux diamonds. Costume jewelry. We have a couple more cool rings. We got one of these. I have not had one of these yet, so I'll be excited to Google image that and find out some really good keywords for that ring. What do you call it? This one's a flower. And then I've got a couple of bits and bobs down here in the bottom. Looks like I got some earring backs and some earrings that probably fell off the Claire's Boutique. And again, like I said, as I go through this particular box, the next one I get, and any more for the foreseeable future, because I'm really enjoying the jewelry, I'll start saving up any bits and pieces I have, and then I'll be able to create some jewelry and do some crafting. And you can sell those for a lot more, because when you craft something, you're charging for your time as well as the finished product. This is a 3-pound. I think I'm just going to keep getting a larger box every time because I'm really enjoying this. So again, I'll be back next week. I don't know why I'm covering my face. I'll be back next week to show you how I list this. When I clean these, I will probably get a little bit of footage of that and the photographing. But what I really want to show you is how I Google image and build the listings out. If you have any questions, comments, concerns, let me know down in the comments. Don't forget to join our Facebook group, Flippin' Hippos Reseller Pod. Go be productive. Go make some money And as always, thank you so much for watching. And a very special thanks to Whistlepig for extending that coupon code to all of us for 20% off. It's HIPPO. I said it a couple times, but in case you forgot, it's HIPPO. Link to her Etsy down below. Bye.